I'm about to put this raw meat in my body. This raw meat is about to be inside of me. Speaking of raw meat, yo, listen. I found a video called The Perfect Anime for Degenerates. Now, I know you might be wondering. Billy, you're very family friendly. What does this video have to do with you? I don't know, I'm just watching it just because. Nothing too crazy, I don't know.
What if I told you an anime with scenes like this also has intense battles, fluid animation, deep characters, and king in fantasy anime form? Yeah.
Sounds like high school DxD to me if I'm saying so myself, you know what I'm saying? What the fudge is going on here? Got a big snap.
Yes, men of culture, let me present to you.
What the hell? I wasn't looking. I can't miss any seconds of the video.
Present to you.
No.
Anime form. Yes, men of culture, let me.
What the? Nigga, are these jits?
Present to you. Let this grieving soul retire.
Oh my
anime
god.
About treasure hunters and guilds all conquering dungeons to become the strongest there is.
Okay.
But the premise is so much more than just being a degenerate, so much more than claiming treasures. It's an anime with characters that mirror some of the best archetypes in anime, which in my opinion creates one of the most fun and degenerate anime of the season. And guess what? It's an isekai.
Wait, it came out this year? I mean this season? Giguk?
Without the rebirth. Wait a minute. Isn't that just fantasy? Yes, the fantasy genre that has been blowing up with the likes of Frieren, Dungeon Meshi, and that one manga Giguk talked about. This genre blew up.
Damn, get him out your throat! No, just playing.
Mainly because authors in Japan have realized that they can make their batshit insane, damn near hentai
redo a healer
premises with pseudo harems and just label it under the guise of being a fantasy anime. This led to the genre becoming one of the most fun and goated genres there is. Yes, Let This Grieving Soul Retire may seem to be empty and something to satisfy lonely anime fans as they seep in the fact that they don't have friends. But instead, we have actual characters, actual animation, and guess what, isekai fans? Guess what?
What?
We have actual world building and story.
Wow! Like High School DxD.
Boys, it's time for me to really get into our savior. So our story starts off with a bunch of people waiting in queue to audition for the strongest guild in the world, the Grieving Souls. And based off the presentation and vibe around the guild, you get the feeling that there is actual proper power scaling in this universe, with there being a whole leveling
Wait, proper power scaling in an isekai?
system as well as class archetypes. And during this expedition dump, we see this shrouded figure, and you know it, I know it. If a hooded anime guy dressed in all black is
a hooded anime guy. In an isekai, huh? This sounds like Sid.
waiting in line for auditions for the strongest guild in the world while trying to keep on that mysterious vibe.
Ooh, it's black and white, but it's black and white. But you see her eyes and him and the thing. Or did you do this on purpose?
Who could he be? Say it with me on 3.
Yo, this is another Giga reference. Hey, who's your favorite anime YouTuber?
1, 2, 3. He's the group leader. And guess what, guys? Surprise, surprise.
What?
He's not the group leader.
Oh.
He is the group leader. But there's more to it than that. Besides the fact that this reveal led to one of the fan service shots of the year.
Jesus
Trust me, guys,
Christmas,
this is
dude.
nothing. Like, you have not seen a single thing.
This show just came out. I'm watching this on the plane. I'm not watching this on the plane.
Yeah. But from here, we immediately start to realize that this anime is different from other fan servicey anime of its kind. It's because of the characters. You see many times in these goofy anime, the characters...
Did I just see Mike Tyson as a character? I'm watching this on the plane. What's the show called again?
Have the depth of a dried leaf on a cool...
Why has no one recommended me this? To be honest, I haven't checked out my comments in a very long time. If this just came out, my comments are probably flooded with it. Unless of you... Hold on, what's your name again? It's Kish. By the way, your editing and stuff is amazing. What's it called? Then you just found a gem that I'm going to ruin.
All morning. What the fuck does that even mean? But for the most part, characters are there to serve literally one purpose, to either be cool or to be flashy, and to help what is a fan servicey story push a narrative that allows them to do what they gotta do and get those lonely and sad anime fans.
Jesus, nigga,
I hope that isn't any of y'all. Right? So needless to say, most characters in anime like this have not been through the thick of it, but here these guys have to
good one.
Gone from the forest to the streets to the guild. That's a reward, so let them succeed.
I like this guy, bruh.
I'm sorry, that was my attempt to sing thick of it. Leave a like and subscribe so I don't have to sing for views. Let's get on with the character introduction.
That's Mike Tyson, bro.
Give Cray Andry, the unwilling, lazy, degenerate, weak leader of the Grieving Souls Guild. You know how weak characters in anime are typically the entertaining side character like Zenitsu, King, and Usopp. Characters that are so useless, but for some reason people believe in them to be strong and they become fan favorites. Now imagine that as the main character of the series. The absolute havoc that can arise. Imagine if Usopp had to face Kaido or Leorio had to face Miriam. And here, when they use it, it's about as fun as you can imagine. And of course, all the characters like this have some form of gimmick, like Zenitsu closing his eyes and becoming super strong. And Cray, he got a whole laundry list of gimmicks. Everything he says turns out to be true. Check. Him not know.
Philly on Mars has a big wiener. Oh, okay, I see. I just looked at Kai's stream and he was washing his balls. I'm sorry. I just got lost in the sauce. Now, I know that looked probably gay because I was looking at him showering, but wow.
Knowing what he's doing and everyone thinking he's testing them. Check. Things happen to work out in his favor to make him look strong. Check. And most importantly, more than anything, every female character in the series worshipping him like he is the reincarnation of Achilles himself. Check, check, check. And we're going to see later on, but they nailed the execution of this.
Wait, is this not the main character?
Plot development and low-key emotional moments.
Wait a minute. He just give you a vibe with I just noticed. I'm thinking this is a side character. Is this not the main character?
Type of guy he is. When it came time for the tryouts to actually decide how they're going to go about doing this, they look for him for guidance to see how to determine who the most promising candidate is. And we all know how these anime work, but if you're not a seasoned trashy anime watcher, how do you think they're going to go about it?
I am a seasoned trashy anime watcher. I was not listening though. I disassociated.
To see how to determine who the most promising candidate is. And we all know how these anime work. But if you're not a seasoned trashy anime watcher, how do you think they're going to go about it? Do you think there's going to be an intense tournament? Do you think there's going to be a complicated test? Show off.
This is how I used to think all anime started. I used to think every anime started with a fucking test. Oops.
Your skills. Well, if you think these logical and smart methods
no, it's not. It's gonna be some bullshit
of evaluation are gonna be used, you're just showing how green you really are to the degenerate anime life. Because this dude Cray, who is the leader of the strongest and most powerful guild in the world, decided to pick the new member by throwing off his ring into the crowd and saying whoever gets it gets to join.
What kind of stupid are you?
What in the WWE is going on here? This is like that shit they do with the briefcase. Character jumping on top of another, hands are thrown, emotions are shown, and most of all, the fan service-y character won. That leads to the introduction of probably the best character in the series, Tino.
Nigga, did I just hear fucking arcane music in the back? Bro, I'm like locked the fuck in.
At first glance and introduction, it may...
Nigga, is that JP? But not, that's not his name, bruh. But like, it's like is it Adventure Time? Like, it's not Adventure Time, but whatever Gravity Falls. Gravity Falls.
It seemed like she's a hot-headed side character that works super hard to impress our main character, and that seems to be the only thing about her, at first. And I know these type of characters are loved by Twitter for all their edits and fan art. Yeah, we'll call it fan art. And they also can be hated by some
fan art, I'm crying.
For making anime feel a bit weird and childish. And
this is such a crazy frame, and that will be a thumbnail. I almost put this in my mouth.
Opinions are fair depending on your preference. That doesn't apply here because Tino is a lot of cuts above the rest. And we'll find out she is not only one of the best leaders in the world, and she's one of those characters that really shows off how emotional this series is going to get and what it's like trying to meet unreal expectations. Yes, all of you with Tiger parents, we have an anime girl for you to self-insert into so you no longer need to watch redo of Healer to pivot your anger because you have actual representation. But
I'm watching this. That's such a... What am I looking at? Chat, fun fact, I used to be able to do this. I used to do splits during football practice and my coaches used to get mad at me. But yeah, I used to be very flexible. I'm still flexible, like, don't get me wrong, but like I was a very flexible dude.
To understand how she gets put in these challenging situations because it all starts with this dude, and oh my goodness, you have no idea just how much of a character Cray actually is. All throughout life, whether it be school, marching band, we've all had different types of leaders.
Yo, how many times are you gonna bring this motherfucker in my face, bro?
Micromanager to the insecure pushover to the insufferable and terrible Nepo boss. And here we have one of the most infuriatingly fun, awesome, and confusing types of leader. The dumbass leader who doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. And it's
so every fucking main character. Yeah, nah, I get it, man. Yo, it's like, you know, one thing about anime, I think this is a trope. Is that what they would call it? You know, they'll always have like an idiot but like battle IQ of hell. Like he has the best battle IQ ever, but he's an idiot.
Absolutely hilarious how they use them to set up moments in the story. But before I break that down, I need to explain how the dungeons and missions work in this world. So much like any dungeon, you have monsters and treasures in them, and it's pretty simple. And that alone can lead to a pretty wide variety of missions, between clearing out dungeons to investigating criminal activity. And much like missions in Naruto JJK, they all have a leveling system ranging in difficulty. And our bozo leader here is the one who assigns the missions. And this dumbass sees the strength level of Tino and her friends over here and is like, yup. They're really jumping each other right now. They're really throwing hands. They're really boxing right now. They seem a lot stronger than me. And he decides to send them off on a mission thinking it was a level 1. And then after he sends them off, he realizes that it's of a much higher level. This idiot essentially sends them all off to their death, and now he feels a little itsy bit guilty. So he hauls ass to go help them, and I know you gotta be thinking, this dude is about to pull a Deku. You know, go to help and be completely useless. Go to help and start crying. Go to help and realize the skills he learns at McDonald's don't carry over to the real world. But you see, Kray's strength isn't as straightforward as I made it appear, and this is gonna sound a bit confusing and convoluted. But you remember
is that Burleezy? Oh my god, you know who black people are? Anyway, freaking. Okay, there's a couple ways it could happen. Now, the one that I don't want to happen here, just kidding, is he just gets horny and he gets powerful. But, you know, there's probably like some motivation he has to get, you know, some normal shit.
When I said he was like Usopp, well, in this world, there are tools called ruins. There's a super wide range.
Or a power, like a thing that just, you know,
abilities. Like they have from healing to shields to offensive capabilities to even portable chocolate. And Kray is a master rune user. And although most of the runes he uses are, let's just say,
I heard that audio cut.
He does have some use. So he had to take some time to learn how to use his magic jetpack in order to get to them and try and help out. But he wasn't able to intercept the team in time before they entered the dungeon. And this is where Tino and the other characters' depth really shined. As Tino is leading the team throughout the dungeon, they realize pretty quickly they are well out of their depth, but she chooses not to turn around. And this is a huge moment of characterization because Tino struggles a lot living up to expectations. And I'll still expand on this more later on, but the anime made a serious point of Tino choosing to make this team work and get the task at hand done to show that she's a character that wants to become reliable, a character that is seeking validation from Kray as well as the other grieving souls. We see her coordinate the team to defeat monsters in the dungeon in what were immaculate fight scenes. And let's be honest, guys, a lot of these anime tend to have super uber lazy fight scenes. You know, when they just cut around a lot and the fights barely have any depth to them. Holy fudge. It's just like, here guys, we're a cool anime, we have fights, and the scenes end up looking like Blue Lock Season 2.
Aw, no, come on, man, don't do that. I already clowned it enough.
Man, that wasn't funny.
See, that's what I just said. Oh, I like this guy, man. He gets a sub from me already. I don't even finish the video. Watch at the end of the video. He's gonna be like, Philly on Mars is the worst creator ever. Never watch him. WVid. Bro's about to be like, who the fuck are you, bro?
You Blue Lock fans are having a hard time right now. It's probably
guys, but you know what's so funny, bro? Fire Force is not gonna have this issue because it's gonna be peak. You know what I'm saying? Peak anime comes with peak animation, peak story, peak Shinra, peak. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna have that issue, bro.
Not gonna get better. But these scenes show educated and coordinated attacks, with the stronger characters focusing on being a distraction while the agile ones are moving forward and delivering precise blows. It felt like watching early battle shonen where fight scenes weren't just blobs of color but used precise tactics. And I know a lot of fans are sitting there like, who cares if it just looks cool? That's good enough for me. And to an extent you have a point, but I feel like that's valid reason for an anime made by bigger studios to have the means to just wow you with spectacle and effects. But for smaller studios like this one, 0G, they haven't worked on many big projects at all.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I just saw Beyond.
This one, 0G.
I just saw Grand Blue. Bro, that's the best. That's one of the best anime ever. Grand Blue is right there, bro. They've worked on a lot of great shows. Oh, yeah. Wait. They made, which I know you see Grand Blue is in production. You're telling me the people who made Grand Blue made this show? Oh, yeah, I'm watching. I'm ruining the show. Let's go.
Any big projects at all? And
let's see who else. And then there. I've heard this. Okay. Dive.
They don't have
Grand Blue season 2. I can't wait for that to come out.
The same resources.
Jesus, they
so
have
I feel like the thoughtfulness in the animation and production across the board deserves at least a little bit of praise. But moving down this deep, scary dungeon, they encountered the dungeon boss. And
a furry!
who has played types of games like MMOs and you've sunk your time into it and forgot what time, day, or year it was.
That looks so
and you
fun.
and your mates gear up for a raid. You who have done this, you who have done the work, you who are a king without a crown, know how much of an insane jump in power the dungeon boss is comparatively to the rest of the dungeon.
This guy's not. Let me guess.
Here. They work to max capacity using all their tactics to try.
They were setting it up like it was going to be easy.
They're swarmed and overrun, and this is where Tino's defining moment happens, where she decides she wants to sacrifice herself for the team so they can get away. I know this anime has had some satirical moments, but we have spent a lot of time with these characters at this point. To see Tino, who was trying her best to stand out and be a leader, decide she was going to carry the burden and sacrifice herself for her team, shows right away the anime knows exactly when to be serious and when to be goofy. Like
that's awesome.
The issue
that's really
by
dope.
having Cray blasting like an idiot.
Okay, hold on, bump that. Did you just sneeze in my ear with the word issue?
She was going to carry
the issue. I'm sorry. There's nothing wrong with what you said. That I have a severe. I have ADHD. I should get a fucking award for being me again. If you know where that's from,
burden and sacrifice herself for her team, shows right away the anime knows exactly when to be serious and when to be goofy. Like resolving the issue by having Cray blasting like an idiot. He starts spamming his ruins as he's wondering how he got into this situation.
The nigga started. I like this, bro. See, look, this dude has sold me. See, look, unlike me, who does not sell anybody on any anime, I like this dude because he just explained every single thing to make me want to go watch.
They all praise him like a legend, like
now
it's just how he drew it up, and he's faking it till he makes it. And using humor to resolve serious situations can sometimes rub people the wrong way.
What are you trying to say here, bro?
Just how he drew it up, and he's faking it till he makes it. And using humor to resolve serious situations can sometimes rub people the wrong way.
Watch your mouth.
I think we've all watched an anime where shit was getting really, really serious, and then out of nowhere, they released the tension through a gag, and
hey, how about we switch the B-roll, buddy? Let's switch the B-roll, buddy.
It's just like, why? It was getting so good. Can we allow our shonen anime to be...
Nigga, why is Prison School an example? Nigga, I have not watched the rest of Seven Deadly Sins. Nigga, what is the context of this, bro? What show is this, bruh?
Serious at times, but here it felt like it worked because we already saw Tino willing to sacrifice herself for her comrades.
I have not watched Seven Deadly Sins at all, bruh.
They try and find their way through the tunnel,
and I heard it's ass at the end.
One of the loudest characters anime has seen in a while in Liz. Now Liz seems nice,
Lizzo,
right? Girl that will listen to your feelings,
Venom,
help you feel accepted, and make you.
She's like almost black. She kind of reminds me of Ariana Grande. She's like really not black, but she looked kind of black, but she's not black. She's black, and black.
Put the Jordan Peterson reels down and just enjoy life. But as an unwise man once said, looks can be deceiving. Liz is literally the most batshit insane anime character in the entirety of anime. The type that would make Aizen run away. The
entirety of anime? Yeah, you see, look, bro, these are big words you're using, bro. I better not watch this on the plane and get kicked off the plane just for it to be buns, bro.
That would make Kaido realize he has no enemies. The type that could kill Deku. Okay, that's literally every anime character. But Liz is...
Oh my god, I love this guy, bro. These are just great jokes, man. This is just like... This is hilarious, bro. Like, that was a good one, bro. I was gonna say the same thing, bro, but good job.
Oh, tsundere character there is.
Tsundere got a tsundere.
She's yelling and screaming, and when she's mad, she is mad. But when she's soft, it's like, ooh, take me on a date. But Liz here is known as the stifled shadow.
That's my type of woman. I'm just kidding.
And one of the strongest characters in the world, and was a part of the original Grieving Souls, and we'll touch on that more later because trust me, the lore goes deep.
My throat needs wetness.
Beyond just being strong, beyond just being crazy, because she is also the mentor to Tino, and I'm sure as you can tell, Tino is a little timid, a little shy. Liz is the loudest character you can find, but is she soft? Is she kind to Tino? No. She clowns Tino at every single corner, making her cry time and time again. And not only does she make her cry, she beats the shit out of her in training, mocking her for being weak.
That's good though. That's the type of training that I need. I need to get beat. You know what I'm saying? If you're too nice to me as a trainer, bro, I don't need that.
Mocking her for being lesser. And I don't know if this is gonna.
I'm not gonna lie. I need that training though. You need to tell me I'm a bitch so I could prove you wrong.
One of the classic anime tropes where it's like Liz cares for Tino more than anything in the world and wants to make her strong in some Itachi shit. But honestly, I doubt it.
That is definitely some Itachi shit. I mean, that's a whole nother level of things. But
with all that being said,
I wouldn't say do all that. But
Liz seems to be one of the coolest characters in the series because of the way they show off her dynamic emotions as well as her abilities. It makes you go, damn, her serious scenes are going to go insane. But moving past the dungeon, we get into the deeper plot of the anime. And basically, it seems like the Akatsuki of this world are plotting something to take over the city.
The Akatsuki's of this world, I'm crying.
Cray accidentally
nigga, the fucking antagonist.
To defeat them time and time again, where everyone thinks Cray knows something the others don't, when in reality, this dude is just an airhead. One of the primary examples of this was a situation where Cray loses something. It was like a slime or some shit like that, and it was a monster, and he doesn't know where it is. So while he's searching for it, he realizes he wants to go try the new ice cream shop in town, because why not? He needs that chocolate chip. And while doing that, he stumbles upon the base of the Akatsuki that were using the ice cream shop in the O block of this universe as a
the O block of this universe. All right, whoa. Like, what the fuck are these? No. What are we talking about, bro? Yo. Okay, I was gonna talk about this fucking painting, nigga. The O block of this universe. Come on, bro.
Of their
guys, O block is a gated community. Come on, brother, them. Come on, dude.
Operations and stuff like this happens a lot, but the humor in the anime hits hard, as well as the serious moments that it rides the wave so well. It doesn't feel like a cop out or plot devicey, as some of the other small anime, like every isekai ever, use these type of tropes.
Oh my god, bro, are you just coming all over me, bro? Hey, bro, why are you doing? Yo. This vending machine, yo, I hate this show. Fuck this show, bro. Oh my god, bro, I forgot about this shitty ass shit, bro. Oh my gosh. Sometimes I forget I have watched a lot of these shows, and this is why I like finding creators like this who go beyond the mainstream shit and just start watching things. I opened this earlier, but I need to see it again.
But we get introduced to another member of the Grieving Souls,
Citri,
who's the chemist specialist character of the group. And at this point in recording, it's hard to get too much of a read on her character, but based off the promo materials and the little we did get, I believe her to be that archetype that is super nice and obsessed with Cray, but beyond cruel to those that oppose her, and even at times can be malicious. But to be honest, that's just a guess. But those character archetypes, man, they are always scary, and we do get some more info on all the Grieving Souls. She kind of looked like the girl
from Redo a Hill, I'm just letting you know.
Because the entire anime is flashing back to the original rise of the Grieving Souls, and making parallels between the past and the present, which added a level of world building, because we can see the Grieving Souls weren't all originally monsters, and we can see how their personalities have doubled and tripled down over time, and I'm sure we're going to get some goofy introductions through these flashbacks at some point. But beyond just being cool, this anime has the vibe of the early 2000s in terms of how it goes about storytelling and many artistic opening having custom narration, to the story taking more focus to side characters, to even the parallel of the past and the present. And I know this is going to sound insane, and I know people are going to go crazy.
Crazy take coming
over this comparison, but it almost feels like a more fun and satirical Hunter x Hunter. Calm down.
Whoa there, buddy.
Calm down. Hunter x Hunter is my GOAT, but it has the same sense of adventure and depth as the Grieving Souls. Any random character can be strong, and the story has enough creativity to go anywhere. We could have enemy organization arcs, we could have tournament arcs, it has adventures, it has treasures, it's filled with a bunch of satire and fun.
This looks insane. There's a vein in it. Why?
Characters that are all engaging, and the characterization within the cast and the world helps the series so much and be a super fun experience. So if you enjoyed this video, why don't you check out this one on all of the degenerate anime that came out this year. And don't forget—
oh, you're a better man than me. I ain't watching all that shit. Hey, yo, WU though. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, yo, I subbed to you already, bro. W, bro. I really enjoyed this. You feel me? I really enjoyed this. Yeah, W video. I'm definitely gonna be checking out this anime, bro. I dead ass. This is a fall anime. I've skipped last season in terms of watching new anime that come out. I'm gonna be on the lookout now because I kind of have fallen through. But thank you so much. You're so beautiful. Mwah.